Hi everyone, welcome to week 2. We're really rolling right along with this class. Thank you so much for introducing yourself in week 1 and finding such really important articles for us to take sort of that overview look at what's going on contemporarily in early childhood. So I really do appreciate that, and thank you for all your participation on the Padlet. That's great. So we're going to move along this week, and we're going to begin talking about early childhood theorists. And again, you're going to have materials to read and watch. You're going to be looking at reading some information about Froebel and Dewey. You're going to be looking at John Locke. You're going to be looking at Piaget and Erikson. And then we have some movies to watch about Rousseau and Pestalozzi, the theory of cognitive development. Again, one of my favorites about Froebel's kindergarten, more Erikson, some Vygotsky, and those will be our videos for you to watch this week. Hopefully you are finding having that mix of both written and visual material helpful, excuse me, for you in learning the content. And of course, whenever we do any kind of readings, if something really piques your interest, feel free to do some of your own research. Strongly encouraged. And that's just if you really find something that catches your eye, it may be something that you want to dig a little bit deeper. Again, not required, but I definitely would encourage it. So this week for our discussion, we're going to get a little creative. And with this assignment, I get people often getting sort of panicky. Don't overthink it. What I want you to do is to find an infographic, an animated GIF, or some kind of visual that sort of encapsulates what you learned from the theorists we are studying this week and their theories. So again, don't overthink it. It can be something very, very simple, but find something that you think visually represents how you're thinking and feeling about the theorists that you've studied. And then add a couple of questions about the topic that we're discussing, which are these theorists and the visual that you've posted for your classmates to reply to. Again, don't overthink it. I know I've had people panic about this assignment, and really, it's just a visual that gives a super high level feeling about what we're learning. And then this week, you'll have to excuse me. I think I told you in my first video I had COVID in July, and I'm still coughing, so I apologize. So this week's assignment is the first half of a 2-week assignment. We're going to create a compendium of early learning theorists. So there's a graphic organizer if that helps you, and you are going to go to the announcements, and you will find in the announcements, and I'm just going to take a quick peek, you're going to find your theorist assignments, and it's going to be a link to an Excel spreadsheet, or you can just pull them down, whatever way is easier for you to access that. So you've each been assigned 2 theorists, one for week 2 and one for week 3. And certainly I've had people work ahead and do their week 2 and 3 assignments at the same time. That's totally up to you. But what you're going to do is you are going to help create a compendium of early learning theories and theorists. And what will happen is once this is all completed, I will give you the link. Padlet isn't allowing for downloads of PDFs yet. It's something that feature that's coming, unfortunately. But I will send you a link to this compendium that will be up at least until I teach this class again in another year. And will be a good study guide for you. So you're going to be working together to create a pretty comprehensive look at all the theorists that we have been covering for this class. So I would strongly encourage you to take a look at the rubric as you are developing your page. And then the other thing I would strongly encourage, Padlet I think is having some growing pains because I've never had some of the issues that I've experienced the past few weeks with it, especially in this Padlet slide app. So create your theorist slide on a PowerPoint slide or as a Microsoft Word document, and then you can drag it right onto the Padlet. We have a little visitor here. This is Satchmo. This is my 7-month-old Old English sheepdog puppy. He looks like a giant stuffed animal. Okay, Satch. So you're going to do that. If you're going to include any multimedia, which I encourage, videos, or if you want to like put a link to your references as a Google Doc, just do it sort of as an overlay. So, drag your Word document or your PowerPoint slide, and then you can create a little element to go right in front of whatever you used as a placeholder. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you run into any problems, let me know. I have been going back and forth with the Padlet people with some issues with another class. So again, make sure you work in another app. That way, in case something horrible happens with Padlet, if there's any kind of glitch, you will be okay. And then what you need to do is take a screenshot of what you've posted, or if you've posted a PowerPoint or Word document, you can actually upload the document if that's easier, although it won't show that you put the multimedia in, but it'll show the placeholders. Just upload a representation of your work and make sure that goes into Canvas, because that's what I'm going to grade. So I hope everybody understands the assignment. As always, I am available either through Canvas or through email if you need to get a hold of me. Take care, have a great week, and I'm really looking forward to our ongoing conversations, and I can't wait to see our compendium. Take care. Bye-bye.